they're doing it with this French terry dip dye tunic. This is really like gonna be your BFF for the season because you know on those days like here in Pennsylvania, we woke up, we got dressed. The last couple of days has been nice.
Right.
So I've been wearing, you know, like the shorts, the t-shirts, and then I was prepared to do that because I didn't look at the weather.
Yep.
And how was it today?
Rain.
Rain.
Shock.
Gloom.
Yep.
Doom.
Yep.
Gray. I mean, it wasn't doom, but you know, you get the idea.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
you want something like this. Like this is what we're wearing on a day like today. But you know, maybe you travel. Maybe you're going to California by the coast.
Yeah.
It's going to be chilly.
Very cute. You get surprised sometimes because you think it's going to be hot, and then the sun goes down, and you're like, I need a sweater.
Yes, you need a little something extra.
Yeah.
And then transitioning from now into the next season, you're gonna need something for that as well. So truly, you'll never put it away. And it's in the French terry that we know and love from Denim & Company. Now with the most beautiful dip dye, and then everyone on their left hip gets embroidery. So on the tan that I'm wearing, look at the seashell. And then Blair on the pink, she has a palm tree. Wait until you see the other choices. Because it's a tunic, we are doing a petite and a regular length for you. And here's the best part. Instead of $64.95, which is our comparable retail value, right now we're doing these tops under $40, but only for today. A 688-735, extra, extra small through 5X available overall. Here is our cardinal option. So all of them start with this cream at the top and then fade into the deeper color. And on the cardinal, you're getting an American flag embroidered on that left-hand corner. Petite length is 26.25 to 32.25 inch long. Your regular length will be 27.5 to 33.5 inches long. This is the sand that I'm wearing with the seashell. We also have the soft jade. You get a sailboat on that soft jade. This is your medium orchid. And on the medium orchid, you get the palm tree. Here is our really pretty indigo sea, and on the indigo sea, you get the star. And then our final option is that light aqua, and on the light aqua, you get that sun. A 688-735, brand new today. Since midnight, 31,000 orders have been placed. You know who counted all those orders? Our senior designer, Gary Gobin. He's been very busy. Gary, you were like 1, 2, 3, 4. Good to see you, Gary. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. I'm loving this. It's comfortable, it's cute, it's easy. It's everything that we love from Denim & Company.
It is everything, right?
Yeah.
French terry, which is a very popular fabric in our brand, we just love it. I mean, we sell it year round. We live in it year round. It is that perfect weight for everything. It's 95 cotton, 5 spandex. We use the best cotton, all pre-shrunk, easy to care for, machine wash and tumble dry. And if you need to know what French terry is all about, it's those refined loops on the inside and that smooth, smooth jersey on the outside. Vanessa, it takes color beautifully.
It does.
It becomes a workhorse for you because it's so effortless, you don't have to fuss over it at all.
I mean, when you think about just that top that makes getting dressed easy, this is that top. It's comfortable. I love the way that the band is done because it doesn't grip me as I travel down. You gave us those side slits, so as I'm moving around, I have that ease there. A tunic length that's not overwhelming. I'm just under 5'4". I'm wearing the sand in a size small, which is my usual size in Denim & Company and most of our QVC brands here. And then you gave us the little extras. You gave us the dip dye and the embroidery, which now makes it feel special. So I'm doing it with my Women with Control pants. That works, but I could even see pulling this on over a swimsuit with like my skimmers.
Absolutely.
That would be really cute too.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And I love the fact that the band is not constricting because it's so much more slimming this way, so much more flattering this way just to wear it as that straight tunic. The side slits help. You know, this year we added that little emblem on the side, which I think is so charming and so cute and fun. And it doesn't take away from anything. As a matter of fact, I feel like it just adds to the whole look of this garment for sure. But maybe we should also talk about the dip dye process because that is a very tedious, complicated process to do. You know, we can't do these in bulk because it's very hard. You have to dip this in dye. You don't want it to come up too much because you want that color to fade up gently into that perfect spot, right? You want the sleeve to match. We can only do a few at a time. And so you're looking at artisan pieces. They really are. They're pieces that, you get one home, nobody else is going to have the exact same one that you have.
Right.
If you bought two today, let's say, each one of those is going to look slightly different because this is a hands-on process.
Yes. I mean, and when you look at it on Blair and Jackie, not only is it a hands-on process, you nailed it with where that transition happens.
Right.
Because if it's too high up or if it's too low, it's not the most flattering.
No, you have to be very careful with that. But this year we made it so that the white part, or the lightest part, is surrounding your face. So to me, that just illuminates. I mean, look at these two beautiful ladies. Yeah. They look like they have spotlights on them.
Right.
Oh wait, they might have a spotlight on them.
I think they might. I didn't want to say it, Gary, but I think they might. I mean, look at that blue on Jackie.
But they look extra spotlighted.
Yes, extra spotlighted. Because the white really just brightens up your face. That looks great on Jackie, who, by the way, she's wearing a large, her regular QVC size. And then that little star, if you're thinking about any of our red, white, and blue holidays, works for you, but then also it doesn't feel like so patriotic that I can only wear it on certain days.
Right,
yeah.
Exactly. Jane Brown said this morning it could be a star for Americana, or it could be a starfish.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
It could be a star.
You know that Jane Brown. She
I know.
Thinks of everything.
She's too creative.
Nothing gets by Jane Brown. Nothing gets by Jane. And then
she's too creative.
You did a petite and a regular for us.
We did.
Which is nice.
Yeah, when we do petites these days, when we do tunics these days, I've been here a long time.
Counting all those orders.
We always try to do petites because I understand that, a petite can be overwhelming. I keep saying petite. A tunic can be overwhelming for a petite. So I'm really happy that we're able to offer and have size inclusivity.
And by the way, machine wash, tumble dry, which we love from Denim & Company. When we think about the quality here, the embroidery, that dip dye process, that's why our comparable retail value is $64.95. We're under $40 only for today, which, by the way, Denim & Company, if you're new, you can't find anywhere else. It's only here at QVC. So we're able to give you this level of quality at this kind of value. And as we think about, the values we've locked in for you for 2025, this is a value that we've locked in for you for 2025, that not only are you bringing home a piece that you'll wear right now, but because of the quality of Denim & Company, you'll wear it next season, the season after. You may never put it away. This may be 24/7, all year round wear for you, but you're able to wash and wear because you use the best quality cotton. You give us great construction. You just choose your size and your length. This is Cardinal, and on the Cardinal, you have the American flag, which again, could be your Americana piece, but it's not so Americana that it's like, I can only wear this on the 4th of July.
Exactly.
And that's it.
Exactly.
Yes, so here is the Cardinal. Then we also have the light aqua available for you. It's like a misty soft. No, this is soft jade.
I have the aqua.
This is the jade.
Yes.
Yeah. Your soft jade, that really pretty green, and then you have the sailboat.
It's gorgeous.
A little boat up there.
Yeah.
I always look at the sailboats and I'm like, who's going all the way? When they're in the middle of the water, I'm like, that's a little far. That's a little far from me.
Those sailboats are a lot of work.
Yeah. I'm like, I'd rather have a jet boat. Is that what they're called?
Thank you.
Motorboat, whatever it's called.
A yacht. I'd rather have a yacht.
All right, Gary. I wasn't going to say it, but okay. Here is the sand. If you're loving what I have on.
Vanessa, if you're going to go for it, go all the way.
Just go all the way. Just go all the way. You get the seashell on the sand. Mm-hmm. Here is your medium orchid. And on that one, you get that palm tree. That feels very Miami with the pink and the palm tree. Yeah. It's really pretty. This is Indigo Sea with that red star. Mm-hmm. And then our final option is the light aqua. And on the light aqua, you get that sun on the embroidery. Petite length is 26.25 to 32.25 inch long. Regular is 27.5 to 33.5 inches. I'm just under 5'4" and a small in the regular length, if that's helpful for you at all. But when you think about bringing something home that makes getting dressed easy, I don't have to think about if I'm doing women with control on the bottom, or a beach pant, or a skimmer, or denim, or what. It works with anything in your wardrobe.
It does. And I said earlier, but we never know really, even if we listen to the weather, seriously, you don't know what the temperature is going to be exactly. I'm not sure they can predict it right anymore. Right. You know, a couple of weeks ago, it was 80 degrees here, and I thought we were having a heat wave. And then all of a sudden, like today, it's freezing and 50. And so, you know, a piece like this comes in handy. That's the thing about wardrobes these days. You need variety of things in your wardrobe that are versatile, that are flexible, that you can use in many different ways. And then you want to be cute, right? Doesn't everybody want to be cute?
Yes.
So,
yes.
You know, or cool girl. You got to be the cool girl wearing, you know, dip dye. So that's what this does for you. It gives you that flexibility, that versatility. You know, you like wearing it with shorts. That's so cute, right? You could zhuzh up the sleeves if you wanted to. They don't have to remain long. You could wear a shirt under this if you wanted to tailor it up a little bit. There are a lot of different ways and reasons to wear this and own this.
Yeah, the gauge of the fabric is really nice because it's not too heavy. I actually have mine on over a tank top that I wore last hour because I am not a quick change artist. And I knew if I took the tank top off, I was not gonna make it into the show on time. So I layered over, but I don't feel hot. I don't feel overheated.
No.
So it's just like that little extra layer. And then if I did, you know, get outside and if the sun has come out and now it's 80 degrees and I no longer need that layer, I'm still good to go with my tank. So that's what we mean by you'll wear it all the time. You'll never really put it away because it's transitional, it's easy to layer, it's lightweight yet cozy enough. And instead of $64.95, we're at $39.98, but only for today. That's how today's special value works. A688-735, which by the way, when you shop Denim & Company, it's only available here at QVC. Gary Gobins, our senior designer, but you listen to us and we can give you ideas and things that we like and tell you what we don't like. And I'm only mentioning that because the beach pant poll, I believe, is open now.
It is.
So if you love Denim & Company, you're shopping for this now, and you want to help choose those new colors for the beach pants, you can have a say in that as well.
Yeah, and so you should go to the Denim & Company page on QVC.com, and you will find a block there where it says vote for the new beach pants for 2026.
Okay.
So let your voice be heard.
Yeah.
Pick your favorites. It's a fun thing to do. Yeah.
And I mean, I bring that up too because when we think about how we get to styles like this, it's all of our feedback where we're like, Gary, we love the French cherry. Gary, we love the dip dye. Could we maybe get something a little special? And then you give us embroidery. So when you shop Denim & Company, your voice really matters.
Well, Vanessa, you know, in 2019, we did something very similar to this, where we did the color at the top and it graded down to a white at the bottom on the hip.
Okay.
And a lot of people, it was very successful and you guys loved it, but you said, I don't know, you know, I wish the white wasn't at my hip. I wish it was at my face.
Yes.
So we thought, okay, so it's taken us 6 years almost to get back into it, but we listened to you and we did the lighter color here. And by the way, you know, we always call this white, but some of these, like this is a very subtle pink because of the dye. It's like dipping a paper towel in water. You know, watching that water absorb. It's just going to absorb. So this is a very, very pale pink, and then it gradiates down. But yeah, we listen to you.
Yeah. And I know like a lot of us think too, like, cause you know, white around your hips sometimes is not the most flattering for all of us. And you're like, okay, let's just switch it around and let's give you what you want. Petite and regular lengths, both available. Choose your color, choose your size, extra small through 5X. And know that instead of $64.95, which is our comparable retail value, you're bringing yours home under $40 if you're shopping today. I'm in the sand. So if you love the tan that I have on, ask for sand when you place your order. And then you get that cute little seashell on your left hip. Everyone gets the embroidery on their left hip. So there is the seashell on the sand. Here is cardinal. It's a really pretty red. On the cardinal, you get the American flag in your embroidery. This is your soft jade. On the soft jade, you get the sailboat or the yacht, whatever. Look, however you like to travel, you get that. This is the sand that I've been wearing. We have the medium orchid, and you get that really pretty palm tree on the medium orchid. That is your indigo sea with the red star, and then your most popular there in the indigo sea. And then your final option is the light aqua, and then you get that sun on there as well. A688735. Since midnight, 32,000 orders have been placed. Gary has personally counted all of those orders. Everyone is loving this because it's everything we love from Denim & Company. It's easy wear. It's